What is going on, everybody? Let's play some Goobies. Looks like our leaderboard for the day is just XP collected, so let's try to get as many XP items as we can. I don't think that's legit. 1.7 billion XP? That don't feel legit to me. But oh well. We'll maybe try to see how close we can get to this like 5 million number. What do we want? We won't play on too difficult. Let's throw that little mix on. Let's turn Tinctured off. Let's get rid of these mountains. Let's try something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else You know what, let's throw in full spectrum just because. I don't think we're too concerned over it. So we will take old Wiggle Woogle for map 1. Because that's really the only map that matters. This is the one where we get all of our XP anyways. XP. We like it. I think we've successfully collected like 30 XPs. What do we want? I guess we'll take the Mumza. $1.7 billion XP. That seems like pretty excessive. What do we want going on here? I wouldn't mind doing some goo. A little bit of goo happening. It's supposed to be a nice fun run for us today. So let's just take some things that we like along with the XP. If there's any potential XP item though, we're taking that over everything else. These are not XP items. I'll just take the ruby. Girth up would have been fine too, but I think there's just more cool stuff you can get out of the ruby. Grab the sapphire there. Get our damage going in the right direction. Something I believe we did not do last run. We had all this cool stuff. I think we'll take a Mumza again. I mean, I don't want to go too wild on the Mumzas. But, you know, a couple of them they're just pretty good. I think we can go with the ruby. Don't know what we're going to do for on-death effects yet. We should probably have something though. And if we're doing goo, we should do one of the AoE ones. So probably not worms. Well, we'll just take it. I thought about just dissolving the mass there. Okay, salvage energy you can turn into XP if we max it out. So we will take that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. 5 million XP is a lot, right? We'll just take the sapphire here. I'm pretty sure I heard a boss. There you are. What do we want here? Probably one of these two. I don't think we've done much pierce lately, so let's do some piercing. I think we'll do the 5% reroll policy on the roulette wheels as well. Is that really 3 mini bosses on stage 1? That's like a great way to start a run. I mean, I'm sure I heard the noise. Oh, there we go. Slowly but surely. Yeah, let's keep going. And a golden wheel. Some glorious AoE. Gotta love that. I mean, the first boss getting deleted, that doesn't really count as us being powerful. Do we just completely skip chain? Or do we mix all that stuff in? I'm thinking about chain or AoE here. Yeah, let's do the chain. Maxed out goo. Oh no, we gotta take the... Feels bad. Real good. Gotta get this XP though. That's the whole point of the run. Don't abandon the point of the run. I'm gonna predict that we're gonna be like so far away from the leaderboard. Even if we have a good run. Like this level is 384 XP. We're not even gonna get to 1 million, are we? And we've had pretty good luck on the orb amplifiers, being able to have 3 of them. We're definitely short on our higher rarity. There we go. Orb amplifier maxed. Oh, we have a reroll? When? What? Reroll? Okay, so there was apparently a Goobies update. I thought some of the coloring on a few things looked a little different, like the boss wheel. I think we maybe just dissolve on this. I don't know. I don't think we want to go Sonic Howl along with the goo. Maybe we do? Let's see what happens. We have a reroll. You know, that's blowing my mind, having this reroll. I mean, do we just use it? I feel like you save it for a yellow wheel. I don't think we want any of this stuff. And besides dissolving, more XP. 1 thick hide, I think we can take that. Let's get the rubies going even harder. I'm gonna have to go look up this potential Goobies update now. So we like both of these, but if we're gonna do Sonic Owl, we gotta just go hard on them over the Pierce. Some Sonic Goo. XP farming with the Sonic Goo. I really feel like Bingus Bongus's ability, total garbage. Like, you only like him because he just has a boatload of HP. You know, I just remembered that by doing random Goobies, we're gonna have to play as Spinky Winky. Spinky Winky, mathematically proven to be the worst Goobie. I want to get more projectile stuff happening. I don't want to be like just super all in on the AoE. I want to have lots of AoE, don't get me wrong. I don't want that to be the entirety of our build. The red circles definitely look different now, don't they? That's not just me convincing myself of that. What if I said attack speed? A lot of red guys going on here. Do we even need an on-death effect? Can we just get so powerful it doesn't matter? Let's have a look at this wheel here. Is this worth re-rolling? I don't really think so. Is there not even a 4X on here? Talk about a ripoff. I think we will just keep the splinters. It kind of feels like a projectile modifier, so... It's basically like like getting fork. It's like fork light. And I feel like the fork stuff is real good against the bosses. Let's get. I was a little tempted by this, but no. Let's go no on death effect this round and see how it feels for us. Just kill them. Death by goo. That sounds like a horrible way to die, by the way. Oh, I don't think we want any of this. No, let's just dissolve this. We've got, that was 1,000 XP of our 5 million XP goal. Okay, I'm seeing some issues with our strategy. I guess we'll take the hide, since we already have some hide. It really feels like way more mini-bosses are spawning, and I love it. I don't think this one's quite worth the reroll. I feel like I want to use the reroll on a yellow item wheel. When we get a spicy item wheel and then get something bad on it. I mean, more Sonic Wave sounds great. Goo and Sonic Wave might be my, like, 2 favorite items in the game. Are they the best? Probably not. But I do think they're my favorites. And the gems. Can't go wrong with gems. I don't think we have a single citrine yet. Kind of interesting, since we're pretty deep in on the other 2. And even deeper in on the rubies now. Should check our crit chance, 89%. I like the idea of the Sonic Howl just critting all the time. You know, let's throw some damage numbers on. Why not? Glorious red numbers exploding all over our screen. I love it. At what point will not taking on death effect cripple our run? What do we want here? I mean, I feel like we're getting like a little overkill. Spiky hide, yeah, gives us our survivability. Three times fire. I think that there is a chance that we can get lucky on this one. So let's get lucky. As requested, we got lucky. I feel like that was a quality use of a reroll. Oh no. No, 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 no. We must survive the Spinky Winky level. The most dangerous part of the game. Having to play Spinky Winky for 5 minutes. Alright, we've got to go with the Resolute Energy. We're very, very far off of getting it to max. But we got to commit to that. I wonder what our total XP is at. Yeah, so it looks like the stage 4, they changed the color of that. Like, it was kind of faded out before, and now you can see it a little clearer. They added this little graphic by the the kill count. I wonder if they fixed up some Gooby math. The DPS meter doesn't seem as sporadic. Well, no, like I'm very curious about this now. I'm more curious about what has been patched in Goobies than I am about playing our run of Goobies. Oh, that's... Oh, why do we have another... Do we get a reroll every map? That's kind of awesome if we do. This could be... The rerolls could be a little bit of a game changer. You know, even though we are doing a run where we kind of want to dissolve, just to give us more XP. I think we can do slash. I mean, we're 89% crit. 89% crit and no on death effect. So slash probably we probably get a lot more out of slash than we would on a run where our screen is exploding with fire or something all the time. Well, we absolutely obliterated. You know what? We're going to use the reroll just for science. So we rerolled. Whatever, 20% AoE. That's totally cool with me. And we're on to the next level. Now, do we get another reroll? Because we've already used 2 rerolls and it only said we got 1. Maybe we got a second one because we won so hard. Dizzy Wizzy after Spinky Winky just feels so slow. We just keep going down this line. Yeah, I think we're kind of done with this, right? I just don't think we get a boatload out of that. Something like a roulette wheel can give us, if we ever see one. This is like, it feels like the first map of the game that we haven't just been hitting. So we do get a reroll back. I don't think I want to use it on a level up. I think I want to use it on a roulette wheel for sure. There's just a lot more variance, I feel, in the roulette wheels. And we're totally fine dissolving a little bit. Is another Mumsa worth it? I think so. Get our mini boss. Slash, very nice. One of our items. We're quite a big fan of roulette wheels giving us the items that we want. And we've been pretty damn lucky with that so far this run. I think we want to keep the slash going. I feel like it kind of gives us more than anything else right now. I like all the projectile modifiers. But you know, we've got the Sonic Owl all fired up. Really, we just need like one big AoE increase, and we're golden on that front. I think I heard a mini boss, so I'm gonna try to run away from Mumsa. Okay, 60% attack speed. Well, we have the reroll, but I think we'd just take this. is pretty greedy to pass up a 60. I also feel like maybe they nerfed these wheels. Maybe we don't get a ×4 off here at all anymore. I always liked that, getting the 120%. Cracked Ruby. That was potentially going to be a reroll if we didn't get something we liked. But not relevant when you get something you like. Is this the stage where we usually get the big armored guys? It's always like the tester for your build. Like if you can clear that hurdle, you're usually good to like an hour. If you can't clear that hurdle, you could just instantly die. I think this is a dissolve for us. Get that glorious XP. What's that? That was like 0.1% of us getting on the leaderboard. Yikes. It's so much XP. Good news is we only get more as we get deeper in the run. Like, there's no way we're even at 1 million yet. Pretty funny. 1.7 billion somebody got. Okay. What is that, like a 7-year-long run? Get out of here with the 1.7 billion. I think we might struggle on the big armored guys. We shall see. I hope we've got enough going on. Oh, give us the big one. I almost think we need to gamble the reroll to try to hit one of these. I'm gonna do it. This is giving us something we like though. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be so hard for us to get. We got absolutely smacked in the face. I'm just gonna dissolve that. Weren't even close on the wheel either. We swung and we missed hard. Not too bad though. The boss is like immediately spawning for us. I mean, I don't mind getting a strange fruit, but let's dissolve because the focus is XP. Not too much exciting on this wheel. We don't want any on death, so we're going to dissolve that. We want to grab one of these. You know what? I'm making an executive decision. We're good. Let's max this level out. Let's take a run for the leaderboard. We've never been on the leaderboard. We probably never will be on the leaderboard. Especially after that day that we got 11th. We did a 2-hour run and got 11th. That was not ideal. Okay, here are the big guys. Okay, we're not too bad. We're not obliterating them, but not too bad. I feel all right with that. The red guys are so annoying. I do feel like the circles and stuff are a lot more easier to pick up with your eyes out, like in your peripherals. That register for me a lot faster, which I appreciate, because there are certain times when they kind of get a little nasty. Maybe they're a little slower on their trajectory too now. I could be wrong on that. We're dissolving. Unless if it's something that just really helps the build. We're not taking it. Okay, mini boss spawn, so let's run away. No, thank you. Hey, that was a quick, like, 20,000 XP. I don't want to grab that magnet. I want to kind of save it till right after the boss. Implode. You know what? I like Implode. A little too late. Use our reroll. 4 times Halo. Nope. Nope. Magnet and L. This is not the strategy to have a powerful run, but could be the strategy to get a lot of XP. Crit chance. We're sitting at 89 and we're 94 still, so we'll take this. That gets us over 100, gets us into mega crit territory. We just don't have a guarantee that we're going to get another ruby this run, so without that, we might as well get the crit over the cap. I could have been just a believer and just had faith that we were going to get the final ruby. I think we are only 1 ruby short of cardiac arrest, which would be super nice to get this run, by the way. Do we want to take the spiky hide? I think we can take the spiky hide. It's just going to keep us alive longer, which means more XP. So basically that was like getting more XP. Needs to keep us alive for like half a level. Probably is not that strong. XP is just so. I think that you really need to get the salvage energy going to... You know what, maybe not. It only gives you like 500 max XP, doesn't it? Which is not a lot. I was thinking that it gave you XP equal to your combo that ended. Which, if that was the case, real good. Oh, I think we have 2 mini bosses up. Guess saw one right by the boss. 10% AoE, we will take that. Is there 2 Ziggurat's? And they're 1 boss? 3 Ziggurat's? I don't know what was happening there. We'll blast off our reroll. We did have some good stuff on there. Like, that's really good. 4 citrines. Did citrine just become our first maxed out gem? Kind of hilarious. That was like, we got our first one deep into the run. Our first whoozy. I just wanted to look at the citrine. So yeah, we have this sucker maxed out. Pretty good. We're exploding the easy mobs. Look at us go. These levels, like, these levels take so long to do now. They're only 30,000, and to get on the scoreboard, we need 5 million XP. It's not happening. We're not even going to get to 1 million. Maybe we get to 1 million. You know what? I'm going to believe. We're going to get to 1 million. But that's it. We're going hard on these dissolves now. If it's not a juicy upgrade, dissolve. Absolutely. Nerfs our build a little bit, but we've got a goal. And some of you might be saying, well, if your build was better, wouldn't you just make it farther in the run? And I would say to you, yeah, you're probably 100% right. But we like ignoring reality here on Slade by Gaming and just living in our own reality. They need to give me an option to just perma-dissolve. I think this is our first Magnus. That's quite impressive. To get this deep into a run and this be our first Magnus. Oh, I definitely should have killed the mini-boss first. Alright, 45% damage multi. Okay, there is a 4 times on there. Do we want to get greedy? I don't think so. I think we just take that. That's pretty useful for us. We'll dissolve that and move on to our next map. This doesn't even feel bad without an on-death effect. I know we've done like no on-death effects before, but like this is barely noticeable that we don't have one. I mean, I guess we technically do with Dizzy Wizzy right now. But you know what I mean. Should have I re-rolled or dissolved the 10% AoE? Not re-rolled. I've got these re-rolls now, that's all I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm starting to get more confident that we're going to at least get past 1 million XP. No chance we make it to 5 million, though. It's like just not something I've ever really worried about in this game. Like, how much total XP do we get over the course of a run? The dissolve run, that's what this has turned into. I'm genuinely curious though about what the numbers, the XP total is going to be at the end of this. What are we, level 55? I mean, rarely. Oh, the bosses have modifiers on them now? Lingering Ooze, Vivid Regeneration, Severely Dangerous. Oh, I totally got to read these patch notes wherever they are. 120% damage multi. That feels pretty good. Oh, Hoozy Woozy is more my style. Hoozy and Wiggle. Those two are my jam. They just feel good to me. They got like the right amount of movement speed, the right amount of attack speed. They're just in the sweet spot. They're in my sweet spot. Maybe not your sweet spot, but Hoozy and Wiggle, definitely my two favorites. And Wiggle probably gets the edge because their ability is just way better than Hoozy's. Hoozy's is just not useful. I think if you doubled the amount of time that it stayed up for, it would be better, but not by much. Because I think like for it to actually be useful, you basically need to have enemies chasing directly behind you so that they run onto the trail, which just doesn't happen in this game. I mean, we're on this small island, so we play on the small island, like Shocker. Should we grab a chain? No, we're dissolving chains on everything else. Maybe if it was 2 chains. One chain? I think not. 45% damage. Crit damage, though, we'll take. I mean, if I could read any of these numbers, I'd be pretty impressed by our damage right now. Do we take another Mumsa? I don't think we need another Mumsa. Alright, so a mom has death, regenerating, and ooze. What does that mean? Does this one hit kill me? I hope not. Okay, we gotta... There's so much stuff on the screen right now. Game! Oh, I got all excited because there was these goos. But I think we just take the slash. 2 times slash feels pretty good. 45% attack speed feels pretty good. 2 strange fruit. At this point, we're just going to ignore that. Oh no. This could be the end of the run here. Old Spinkster. Spinkster Winkster. Okay, are we fully confident that we're over 1 million? God, Spinky is just feels so bad. Okay, there is like a red army doing sneak attacks on us from somewhere on this island. And I would love to know where so we could infiltrate and annihilate. Why does this character just feel so horrible compared to the other characters? Again, it's not even close. Like, having just your speed completely drop to 0 whenever you change directions in a game that's generally quite fast is just such a horrible feeling. Yeah, we're gonna die on this one. There are so many dudes firing at us. Like, what on earth? %15 damage? Yeah, we're probably dissolving here. The double dissolve. Ye old double dissolve. Okay, we'll loop around to the other side of the island. Inconsistent teleportation, spewing, severely dangerous ooze. Okay, like this is sounding pretty awesome. Ziggurat teleporting is kind of amazing, actually. We reroll. Do we keep 20% crit damage? Yes, we do. We kept 15% flat damage, so it'd be silly not to. Okay, game, just don't give us Spinky Winky ever again. You know, that's on us for playing random Goobies. It does serve as a good reminder just how terrible Spinky Winky is. Like, even with Bingus Bongus being slow, he doesn't feel bad to play. Just like you're like, I wish it was a little bit faster. Not, I wish that this character was entirely different. Those are two completely different feelings. Just so many red guys. Like, that's kind of absurd how many there are. I guess that's probably the downside of not having any on-death effects, is we don't ever penetrate back to that pack to kill them on these later levels. Well, we must have had something go off and kill a bunch of the red guys. Alright, so I think we have to actually do the Immaculate Ruby. I think it's a bigger upgrade than maxing out this seismic tsunami. The cardiac arrest is just very strong in my opinion, especially with Sonic Howl, because we're hitting a lot of things a lot of times, and if they have a lot of XP, or XP, I got XP on the brain, they have a lot of HP, just increases the chance for them to die. Teleporting Mumza, hilarious. The funny thing about teleporting Mumza that I see is they stop moving when they teleport. So it's not really that big of a threat. Mumza has had us dead to rights there and teleported off of us. Thank you, Mumza. Very annoying to kill. 3 chains we will take. What a weird mechanic. The update, amazing. I love the modifiers on the bosses. It's just super cool. I don't love that somebody figured out how to get 1.7 billion XP on the XP challenge day. Like, what did they have? Do they have like a 15-day run going that they just happened to end right as this challenge started? They'd been doing the run for 47 days and accidentally got themselves killed at the exact time that this challenge went up. Like, I don't think people should get banned for cheating in a game like Goobies, but it does make the leaderboard a little bit less fun. Like, you want to look at the leaderboard and think that everybody did what they did legit. And you know, like, even the runs that are in the 100 millions, I feel like you could potentially do that on, what is it, Blob Bath? I can't remember the difference between which one's Blob Bath and which one's Blob Moon. I think Blob Moon makes the enemies stronger, so Blob Bath. Our damage penetration lacking right now, and as a result, a lot of red guys. Three strange fruit. I mean, I'm kind of tempted. We gotta commit. We gotta commit here. We have a goal. We've got to stick to it. Heavy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are these lines? Okay, we've got some issues here. What on earth is this? Let's take this though. What are the red lines? Okay, we exploded a mini Gaia. I wonder if those count as Gaia kills, the mini Gaias. Oh, we just had a mini boss spawn. We will do a reroll on this one. I mean, 30% crit damage is good. 60 is better. Thank you, cardiac arrest, for that kill. I have to remember that we can die in the teleportation circle. I always just stop moving, but the red guys will continue to shoot you while you're in there. I feel like even right now, if we took one on death effect, we'd be pretty dang strong. This is pretty good. We got over an hour. We went over an hour, over level 60. I think that we can say that this was a wildly successful run. We didn't quite max out everything we wanted, but that's okay. Still pretty good. This is probably our final stage, though. We are definitely getting hemmed into a corner with no way to escape. I think our strategy has to be continuous circling. To have any chance of getting behind into the pack to get the red guys. Okay, we're saying definitely over 1 million. Low percent chance at 2 million. Oh, we just automatically get double bosses now. Look at this screen. This is so stupid. What is this game? What is this? How is this the game now? I guess they don't want you having these unlimited runs. And that's probably okay. 3 of these? We gotta do it. We killed one of the bosses. We're somehow still quite healthy. Oh, like the ground is out of control. I want whatever these bosses have been having. We need some of that in our run. How did we get out of that? That was just a sea of red. Ugh, reroll. I'm glad that I remembered we had the reroll. 60% attack speed. Yes, we can live with that. Now we get dizzy. The plus side to dizzy, though, is they do have an on death effect. So that probably makes us quite a bit stronger. I feel like way more mini bosses. Might as well do that. Very much reliant on the cardiac arrest to kill those mini bosses now. And that is the big plus of having it. So, I mean, we're doing damage a lot of times. We're doing an okay amount of damage a lot of times. And that's pretty good for obliterating these enemies. These dissolves are getting to be worth a lot of XP as well. Just want to throw that out there. Every time one of those mini bosses spawns, it's just like a mini jackpot. I mean, we're definitely dissolving this. 50k. Getting a little slow at these big guys. What is this? What is that circle? What on earth was that? I was scared. I don't know about the rest of you, but I was scared. So out of control. Do we take this? I think so. I mean, the dissolve is just pretty tempting. I mean, that upgrade does not, at this point, does not help us get 50,000 more XP. It just doesn't. Oh no. Stage 17. That's the run, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing we can do. We are not surviving this on Spinky. It's not happening. We'll do our best, but victory is not achievable. Sometimes in life, the deck is just stacked against you. There's nothing you can do about it. Today is one of those days for us on Slade by Gaming. I mean, we like can't even try to kill the mini bosses. We just have to try to stay alive. And when we get to the mega bosses, I have no clue how we're gonna handle that. Especially with how absurd they are now. We just need to get lucky and explode one of the bosses like we did last map. Ooh. I think we got on the brakes just at the right time there. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, we got to take this 87,000. I mean, one fire at this point is kind of hilarious. I tried to grab that item there. Didn't make it though. No! No, 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 no! Ah, I hit the wall, stopped moving, and it was just over. Whoa, look at this! Oh, is this like our death? No, this is our damage. This looks great. This is so good. You know, just boom, you just see it. Resolute energy. I mean, we're not surprised there. Goo, not surprised. Our base projectile, not surprised. Seismic tsunami. I mean, maybe we thought that this would be up here, a little closer. And the slash, and then our junk. So, does it say our XP? No, it doesn't tell us our XP. This does look a lot cleaner, though. Let's go back to the main board. We didn't even get 1 million! We didn't even get 1 million! Out of control. Out of control. I mean, I guess it's going to ramp up once you get past that hour marker, but really, it's going to be a lot harder to get past that hour marker now. This update was... I gotta go read these patch notes. It seems awesome. It seems like a great addition to the game. Super excited that they're continuing to improve Goobies, and I'm excited to see what else they have in store for us. Loving these updates so far. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm out.